Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. My name is Dan and I'm getting ready to play off against Bava for the Pauper's Brewers Cup. And I figured this deck was so complicated that I just have to give it a spin. This is Eidolon and On by Tom the Scud. So we are going to discard a lot of stuff, get it back with Cavern Harpy, and discard it to Vampire Hounds to make them enormous and win with that. I will probably mess this up completely. It's the first time I play the deck, but I figured you would have a little interest in it. I can't promise I have time to test all the decks before playing them against Bava, but I think this was the most complicated one that I felt I didn't know what to do in. So let's try it. I have some tips from Pauper Tim about how to play it. Cavern Harpy, returning Eidolons, discarding them to Vampire Hounds. Luther Ilkor, Cycle Cloud of Fairies. Okay, let's try this. Please tell me the mistakes I make. Tell me the minute and second and I can improve. I'm gonna do this in the Just for Fun room, people. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Eidolon and On. Brewer's Cup, Eidolon and On. There it is. Against Kirishma R. I'm reading here. Grindy card advantage deck. Well, those are the decks I love. So let's see what to do here. Get the Luther Ilkor going must be a good thing. So keep this. And the card you discard is always an Eidolon then. So start with the Gilgate. So you never play the Eidolons, right? They are just there for discarding, as I understand it. So now this Luther Ilkor will of course die. And then I will be stuck with nothing, perhaps. Well, we know one thing, he won't be blocked. I got to have a copy of the card list, of course, to know what I'm gonna get with the transmutes. Demir Signet. Okay, I'm attacking. It looks very controlish, the opposing deck. And I discard a white Eidolon as I cannot cast it. And developing my mana base can't be wrong, so I do that. Looking for the deck list at the same time, here it is. What is my opponent doing? Okay, gives me time. We have 10 Eidolons, 10 engine cards, and a toolbox. So I'm playing the Signet here to improve the mana. Vampire Hound seems Murmurs from Beyond. Put one. Put that card into your... Okay, I put one card into his graveyard. So I put Stormbound Geist in his graveyard. And he gets weird life gain spell. I feel like casting Enigma Eidolon, but that's probably wrong. I should just loot it. So I'm not doing that. But do I play the Vampire Hounds here? Surely they will be bolted. Okay, his deck grows more and more interesting. This damage to target creature play equal to the number of cards. Oh, he burned me. So I need life gain then. How can I get life gain? Okay, no idea. Okay, this guy can be transmuted to something. But I can't see a card that gains me life. Oh, Entropic Eidolon. But it costs 4, so I can't transmute to that. But I could transmute to a Cavern Harpy. Let's first attack and throw away the Eidolon. But it isn't worth to transmute to Harpy, spending 5 mana. Yet. So I should probably play the Vampire Hounds. And I have 5 mana, so I could. And here they are. I could just play the Infiltrator. But I'm better off playing the Cavern Harpy, of course. So he's trying to Arcane burn me out. Interesting. Oh, but then it suddenly wasn't interesting anymore. Do I want to quit here or do I want to play him again? I play him again with the main deck and think about sideboarding later. But of course he is probably going to quit on me here. Okay, if he's quitting, I'm quitting. And I'm hosting a new match. Pause here if you want to see a deck list. I'll link it in the show notes, of course, as well. So let's look at the toolbox cards then. Infiltrator, Cloud of Fairies, Looter, Prohibit, Think Twice, Change Edict, Agony Warp, Economic. It's just card draw and life, card draw and removal. Play Entropic Eidolon and sacrifice it to gain 1 life and do 1 damage. That's not good enough for life gain, is it? But I have Bottle Gnomes in case I really need them. The engine is Cavern Harpy, Torch Existence, Vampire Hounds. Okay, does I do? Let's say hi, good luck to him, and maybe he'll stay. I want to play first. The deck felt extremely dirty the first time here. But I guess that's the point a bit. But I have a Looter. I have Eidolons to discard. I don't think Agony Warp is a super strong removal card. I would prefer Change Edict. But they are also in the deck, right? Aren't they? 1, yes. I think that is a lot stronger. But that's just me playing mid-range and control decks. And this is, of course, this is a mid-range deck. Why does the Looter Core ever survive? But he did in the first game, so... Okay, 2 Eidolons to get rid of. 3. Facing off against Black-Green. There's a Fume Spitter, that's bad for Mr. Looter, and he dies. Which of course he should almost always do. Okay, so I can't play the Cavern Harpy and I'm stuck on mana. How many lands do I run? 26. So this shouldn't last too long. Of course I should probably have mulliganed, given that I have 26 lands and only drew 2. Ha! He didn't get an Eidolon. Putrid Leech. Well, Agony Warp doesn't work against that. But it does work if he actually pumps it. So let's hope he does. And he tries to, so of course he has a growth spell or something here, but we'll try to destroy him. Wow. Yeah, you should never fall into that trap with the leech. So with the 3 Eidolon hand, this guy is, well, Vampire Hands is enormous. If I can just play it. Okay, that guy will eat the first Vampire Hounds, but who cares? But I'm not playing any Vampire Hounds because none of my 24 remaining mana cards show up. Anything I can transmute? Anything I'm missing? Not really. Brindleshot. Sigh. Well, I guess the white Eidolon is the first thing you discard always. Fading fast. So I assume he has some sort of graveyard theme. Now I can finally play Vampire Hound. And it's not like it's easy to stabilize against his team. But I'll give it a try. Does the blue mana change anything? Not really. Here comes a hound. So now I can discard all 3 Eidolons and get them back next. Oh, I only have 2 Eidolons. No, 3 Eidolons in my hand. But I still win every fight here. Okay, I'm blocking the Fume Spitter and discarding Eidolons. The Rancored Fume Spitter. Only taking 2 then. So block. Discard Eidolon. Let it resolve. So you can't do funny things. And discard Eidolon. That felt pretty powerful, especially as I can get it back now. Now I'm starting to feel good about this. Rancor goes to the graveyard and then quickly returns from the graveyard. Rancor on the Brindleshot. Rancor on the Brindleshot. I can't attack, play Cavern Harpy and do the whole Eidolon thing. So I have to stay back and block, right? But I should play the Cavern Harpy once. Yes. Yes. And yes. And return the Cavern Harpy. Okay. Why didn't he sacrifice his fume spitter? Okay. So now we'll take 2 damage. And next turn I can play the other Vampire Hound and start attacking. So I block. I discard Eidolons. Always starting with the white one. Which of course I didn't do here. If he has Vines of Westwood, he will deal with me here. No, he won't. Oh, he could have won. He could have done 6 damage. Anything else? He has tapped 1 green mana. Hunger of the Howl Pack, making that guy 4/4. Well, nothing I can do about that. I'm at 2 and he has double Rancor, so now I have to keep both Vampire Hounds back for blocking. Which is a shame. Huh, look at that. Of course that only means that this guy... No, he can't. Okay, I'll do that. Change Edict. And play the Cavern Harpy to get them back. Yes. 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 Now let's just hope he doesn't have an Edict. Two more mana needed to get Edict back. If he just doesn't play another creature, I can start attacking here. But I have 4 Eidolons, right? So he is no danger to me. And he still attacks. Or maybe he doesn't know I have 4. Maybe he's only seen 3. What a powerful combo. How can I be unaware that this combo existed after 2 Pauper Gauntlets? Wow. So do you have another creature? No matter, I can start attacking anyway. He does have a Brindleshoot. And, oh, of course, the Rancors. So now let's think about this. Cavern Harpy gets back all the Eidolons, but I can't use them for attacking yet. Grindfest and Harpy. Returning Harpy. Do I leave this guy? He can only do 1 damage here. So I think I'm leaving him back in case he has a Change Edict. And next turn we can go on the offensive. Especially if he doesn't attack. I had one. A 6 mana. And his last card is the Rancor. So now I can attack, discard them all, get them back, and play the other Vampire Hound. Okay, of course I can discard the attacking one to Chainer's Edict, so I could have done that the turn before, right, couldn't I? Okay, discard the whole Eidolon package. Play the Cavern Harpy. Oh, not during blockers phase. 10-10. I could have done 18 there. What am I playing against? Some sort of green-black good stuff thing? I'm not seeing any shenanigans in his deck. And it returns to hand. I could of course also return the attacking one, but I want the other one in play. Like that. Wow. Feeling good. Fume Spitter is on the field. But he gives up. Okay, we don't need Negate, we don't need Doomblades, we don't need Shrivels, we don't need Bottle Gnomes. I can't see us needing any more removal against this guy. Is there anything that's not useful in our main deck? I think we're pretty well prepared here. I don't know what I should sideboard against, just a creature deck. Okay. This has to be a mulligan. I think I have to mulligan this. Absolutely nothing is happening. And I'm keeping this. So what about the Infiltrator? You always transmutes it, right? To a looter. To start doing the value raise. Backwater. And then I can go Tortured Existence next turn. Tortured Existence then adds another layer of complexity to everything. What to do with Tortured Existence here? But surely it must be nice. Aqueduct, returning, gaining life. Okay, so I'm transmuting I can't transmute to a looter. He will just die to the Fume Spitter. What is the plan here? I'm just taking one a turn. I can durdle a lot. Another Eidolon. I feel like I should play an Entropic Eidolon here. The mere Infiltrator has no value as just a creature, right? But I can of course easily get them back, so I am playing one of the Eidolons to stop the damage coming in. Soak up Edicts as well. Next turn I'm gonna think oh, look at that. Value. Okay, should I play Infiltrator as a blocker? What is the right line here? So I have to find my Vampire Hounds. That's what it's all about. I think I need more cards. Trying to find another land. And I don't. Still just taking 2 damage a turn, so I have all the time in the world. Play another Eidolon. It seems like that's not worth anything, but transmuting to a looter is also worthless until that Fume Spitter is dead. Cycle the Cloud of Fairies. Oh, I can actually gain more mana with the Cloud of Fairies. Hey, I could have used that. So, cast it. Oh yeah, it dies. But I get more mana, so now I have 5. So I can transmute to Looter now, but Looter will just die. What's a good blocking creature in my deck? It's the Infiltrator. So what else can I do? I can Echoing Decay Infiltrator. That seems worthless. What's the right line here? Play Black Eidolon. Oh, that's not it. And then sacrifice it to gain life. I don't know, you tell me what I should do. I can now get Cloud of Fairies back as well if he... Oh god, something huge is happening. It's Crozan Tusker, isn't it? No, it's just another Shanish Edict. I am sacrificing it. But now I'm gonna take some pain. I feel totally worthless without the Vampire Hounds. Okay, set up Agony Warp. Infiltrator, Agony Warp. Get those guys back. And perhaps then Tortured Existence for Cloud of Fairies for the last mana. So I'm gonna block the Leech and kill it with Agony Warp. Upon which I won't take much damage. None, in fact. So now I cast it. Agony Warp. This creature gets minus power, this gets minus toughness. Nice. Very nice. He only has 1 card left. And then I Tortured Existence for the Cloud of Fairies. Discarding random Eidolon. Play random Eidolon. Cycle Cloud of Fairies or play Echoing Decay, worst case. And he uses double Fume Spitter. Well, I'm not gonna sacrifice it because I needed 2 mana. Rancor. Echoing decay. I should have done that in response to Rancor, of course. What the hell am I doing? Take 1 damage. And now it's time to start doing something, perhaps. No. Play Signet. I want to cycle Cloud of Fairies, but I'm gonna defend myself again. I could have used the Signet as well, sorry. So many possibilities to make mistakes here. Now just play Cavern Harpy and another Eidolon. Young Wolf. Is that it? Cavern Harpy. Outvaluing him with random 2/2s. Please remember that this is the first time I play this deck. And play another Eidolon, which we could now sacrifice as well. I could get Infiltrator back, but what is... I want to transmute into Vampire Hounds. They cost 3, so I can't do that with Infiltrator. I'm taking damage here, but I'm gonna double block the 5/3 and get rid of it. I should have really gotten rid of one of those Rancors. So here I'm taking 4 damage when I should only have taken 3. Do we want something back? I guess the Infiltrator is pretty good to get back and it's free, so we definitely should do it. Another Signet. Get back the Eidolons. Can actually play this guy to get them back, so we have a blocker as well. I'm sure I should have transmuted him to something. I'm playing really slowly also, so I'm getting a bit stressed by that. Tell me what I should have done here. And now I have 4 mana, so I can play Eidolon for some serious blocking. I think I can safely go to 5, so I'm only gonna block with Eidolon. That's 3 damage, taking me to 4. But I'm gonna do that. Maybe I should cycle Cloud of Fairies to find removal. Putrid Leech. And Rancor. I feel that I should definitely not lose this. Cycle. Got to find some action. Backwater. I can play the Eidolon, block. How much damage will I take from this guy? I will take 3. I will take 5. That's not good. No, block there. Take 3. Yeah, I'm dead. And I don't see a way out of it. So I should probably just concede here. Oh, that's Signet. But I couldn't cast anything else. So I'm blocking like this, and that kills me if he pumps. Giving me plenty of time for the next game though. Yes, Okay. So if Luthoril Core is so bad against all those Fume Spitters, I'm gonna board it out. Board one out for another Edict. I want more Edicts. I don't think I'm gonna counterspell anything here, so I'm taking Edicts for those two. Bottle Gnomes is maybe an overreaction, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm definitely not toolboxing enough here. Get back and infiltrate, transmute to any card. Okay, my removal suite is Edict, Agony, Warp, Echoing, Decay, but I've used all of those in that match. Okay, I'm keeping this because now I have plenty of mana. I felt that I lost because I didn't have mana. I don't think he's gonna make me discard Torch Existent, which of course would be a disaster, so I'm actually gonna play it. And then get Signet online, and I should not forget about Signet. I'm very unfamiliar with Signet. But now I'm gonna play perfectly. I kid you not. Okay, I kid you a little bit. 3 mana. So think twice. And nothing. Carrion Feeder randomly shows up. And Young Wolf. This is a lot of pressure. No, use the Signet first. Think twice. Another land. Flooding is in place. So should I have played Shrivel? I don't think it would be very efficient. Carrion Feeder is getting huge, but he's getting very vulnerable to all the edicts I brought in. If I can find them. Three, and 2/2. Taking 5. So I better find something fast, but just an edict here would be pretty sweet. Thinking hard. That's not what we want. Now I know why we don't play 4 Cavern Harpies. Oh my god. Okay, now we really got to top deck something. I feel I'm... No, I don't know. I possibly should not ever have kept this hand, but it's extremely hard to mulligan with the new deck. So, what do we find? An Eidolon. Well, it is gonna kill the... the Young Wolf. But of course he has removal for this. But we'll get it back. It will work. We don't want him to put cards in his graveyard. Do we want us to put cards in the graveyard? So now we sacrifice it to put stuff in my graveyard. A Luthoril Core. I could throw away a Cavern Harpy for that. And it will be a blocker. Luthoril Core for Cavern Harpy. So he will have an edict. So I play Cavern Harpy. Got back the Eidolon. Return Cavern Harpy to my hand. And then I have enough mana to play Looter and Eidolon for a desperation measure. But all it takes is for him to find another mana and then I'm dead. Maybe I should have brought in Bottle Gnomes here, but I don't know over what. Tell me how you would have sideboarded with this deck. And they are not trampling, so we can actually do some work here. Block. Block. Oh yes, Shadow. Oh well, that doesn't work. So I lose here. I think this is a matchup I should never lose. But I've learned something about the deck, and I am looking forward to your criticisms. I could give it a bit better justice when I play it against Bava. This is why I wanted to play this game. So tell me all the tricks. I'm listening. Thank you for watching.